Hi, my name is Lizzy, and I had a little wild idea. After being inspired by some other YouTubers I saw do everything at this place, eat at every restaurant of this place, I thought, you know what? I could do that too, but at Disneyland. Today, we're gonna start with Main Street. Main Street, U.S.A. is the first thing you experience as you begin your day at Disneyland. It's modeled after Walt Disney's hometown of Marceline, Missouri. Imagineers wanted to transport visitors to another time and place. The sign over the entryway reads, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy." Lined with authentic gas lamps, restaurants, and shops, this early 1900s Midwestern America welcomes you to another magical day. As you can see here, it's decorated for Halloween. This will give away how long it took me to actually film all of these places, so please ignore that as the video goes on. The order of this food journey was simply based on how we were feeling that day, so we started at Refreshment Corner, or Coke Corner, depending on who you ask. This is the only eatery on Main Street that has retained its name, design, and original sponsor since it opened on July 17, 1955 with the rest of the park. When Disneyland opened, the only thing on the menu was a glass bottle of Coke. Incidentally, Coke sales were astronomical when the park opened due to a recent plumber strike leaving non-operational drinking fountains. And I have to mention the light bulb. If you're a Disneyland regular, then you've heard this before, but during the construction of Refreshment Corner, workers accidentally installed the lights in two different orders. Having to pull out all of the wiring and bulbs was too time-consuming, so Walt Disney suggested using a red and white light bulb where the two lines met. The seating area outside is periodically visited by a ragtime pianist, the Dapper Dans, or characters such as Alice and the Mad Hatter, Bert and Mary Poppins, the Queen of Hearts, and Peter Pan. On the menu in 2023, you can find classic American snack foods like the Mickey pretzel, chili cheese dog, and hot dogs. James ordered the mac and cheese hot dog, and I went with the chili in a bread bowl the way Walt would have wanted. The chili in the bread bowl was $11.99, and mac and cheese hot dog was $9.79. Unfortunately, there is seating outside of the refreshment corner, but it's usually always taken, especially at 7:20 p.m. All the Jolly Holidays tables were taken as well, so we're in the tropical hideaway eating our dinner. So I'm not quite in Main Street anymore, but it's Main Street food, so it still counts. All right, here we go. It's chili time. Oh my gosh, so much cheese. It's hot, but it's very good. Come on, the bread. That's the way to do it. With the bread, it's just like, so good.
Mac and cheese with cut up hot dogs was always my favorite meal as a kid. So this is particularly nostalgic. Oh my god. Mostly just hot dog. Yeah, it's good.
I don't normally like mac and cheese with hot dogs cut up in it, but something about the way this is presented is just completely different and doesn't make me think of that, so I like it. For dessert, we got ice cream. The Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor opened in 1997, and boy, it's had a lot of rebrands. For the first 5 years of the park, this location was Puffin Bakery. In 1960, the location closed for a month and reopened as Sunkissed Citrus House, where fruit juices and sandwiches were sold. In 1990, the Sunkissed sponsorship ended and this location became Blue Ribbon Bakery. In 1997, the Carnation Ice Cream Parlor was reorganized into Carnation Cafe, the Blue Ribbon Bakery was moved into what had been the indoor portion of that restaurant, and that's when the Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor opened. And if you're curious, a Gibson girl was the personification of the feminine ideal of physical attractiveness, as drawn by Charles Dana Gibson. James and I got my favorite ice cream, chocolate with rainbow sprinkles in a waffle cup. A single scoop in a waffle cup with sprinkles is $7.28. I'm so ready for this! It's a little precarious. The waffle cup keeps sliding with every turn I make, but can you go wrong with ice cream? I don't think so. The waffle cone, which is handmade here, is also delicious. It's like not too hard that when you bite it, everything breaks, but it's not too soft that it's like soggy. It's a nice, crisp. It's perfection. Get a crunch in there.
Oh my god, okay.
The Plaza Inn opened on opening day in 1955, but was known as the Red Wagon Inn. It was later refurbished into the Plaza Inn in 1965. Walt Disney wanted this restaurant to be the fanciest dining in the park, but also wanted it to be enjoyable for the whole family. Before Club 33 and the Blue Bayou existed, Walt would close down the restaurant to invite special guests to dine here. Special character breakfast is available here, and maybe we'll do a video on that in the future, but today we went for dinner. The Plaza Inn is set up in a sort of grab-and-go way. Depending on the time of day, you might have to wait in line, but once you get in, you go to the station of the food you want, you grab your plate and drink or any dessert, and then you pay at the checkout counter and find a seat. The most popular meal is also our favorite, the fried chicken plate. The chicken plate is $19.49, and we also got a soda that was $4.59. We are here with the chicken dinner. Now, we had a rush because they're almost closing. They close at 9. It is 9 right now. Normally when we come here, I feel like we could just walk up to the counter and pick it up, no problem. I barely have to wait in line when we come to Plaza Inn, but there's like a radio station party going on at DCA, so DCA is closing early, so a lot of people are coming over here. It's just like a mad rush at the very end of the day.
Yeah.
But we got our freaking chicken, baby.
Yeah, it's got mashed potatoes and gravy.
Green beans, a
roll.
biscuit roll, and a drumstick, a thigh, and a
Breast.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Oh, the problem is that we love so much of Disneyland's food that we're not gonna be very good critics.
Yeah. Like,
you know?
it's good. I didn't say I'd give a helpful review at every place in Disneyland. I said I would eat there.
Yeah.
I will go on record saying this chicken is so much better than Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner that's like super famous.
At Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah. This is way better.
I
Every time.
haven't had that one, so I couldn't tell you.
Maybe I got a bad chicken from them.
You got a criminal.
But I must say, I made one bad chicken.
That's one bad chicken if I ever saw one.
Also, it is enough food for both of us.
Yeah.
And like for a little snack afterwards, like a little dessert or something. So that's why we always split one plate.
It's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food. For dessert, we settled on a Disneyland staple, the churro. This churro stand has a very long line almost all the time because it's right at the front. So people are getting it as soon as they get here or right before they leave. There are new churro flavors popping up all the time seasonally, and I usually never try them, but for this video, I went out of my comfort zone. And I immediately regretted it. A regular churro was $5, the tropical churro was $6.75. All right, this is a tropical churro. It is pineapple sugar with coconut cream glaze. I've never really been a fan of the flavored churros, but I figured for the sake of the video, I gotta try it. I regret it. I regret my decision. I like these flavors, but not warm. It's the warm that is throwing me off. Now this. Warm, cinnamon sugary goodness. This is the world's perfect churro. The first churro I ever had. And it will be the last.
On your deathbed.
On my deathbed, if someone offers me a churro while I'm dying, I will say it has to be from Disneyland.
Where are the ducks? Ducks, you want a terrible treat?
Give it to the rats.
Well, wait a second.
Wait, it's coming back. We're having a kombucha moment.
It's doing a little reverse. Do I like the aftertaste? I'm so confused. Like, I don't like it, but like I do.
Okay.
It is both good and bad.
Okay.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
It's so much, get rid of that.
You were tasting the churro underneath, and you're like, maybe this is good. After all the flavor had gone away.
It was an I can fix him moment.
The little red wagon dares to ask the question, would you like a corn dog or a corn dog? The wagon's name pays tribute to the Red Wagon Inn, which I previously mentioned is now the Plaza Inn. The Little Red Wagon opened in 1995 and could technically be considered one of the first food trucks as we know them today. A corn dog with an orange is $10.59. We've actually never had Little Red Wagon.
No, because we always go to Stage Door.
Yeah, we always go to Stage Door because previously it was the corn dog place where you could get fries, and now they've changed to chips. So I don't think there's anywhere you could get a corn dog and like normal fries. There's a honker.
These are some hearty cheers.
Cheers.
Hearty corn dogs. I am a ketchup hater.
I'm going in.
And Lizzy is a mustard hater. And it makes us a perfect match.
I got absolutely no dog on that bite. It's good.
It's good.
It's a Disneyland corn dog.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
There's very little to critique here. The main critique is the fact that these oranges are not cuties. Even though the menu says cuties. So, false advertising, Disney.
Mobile ordering is the way to go.
Oh my
Whenever
God.
you can mobile order,
Yes.
always mobile order. We mobile ordered and we just waited in the air conditioning until it was ready. For dessert, we went over to the Candy Palace. Sharing the building with the Penny Arcade and connected to Coke Corner, Candy Palace opened July 22nd, 1955, only several days after Disneyland's grand opening. The Penny Arcade houses antique mutoscopes and kaloscopes playing some of the world's first motion pictures. Designed to be reminiscent of the arcades from Walt Disney's youth, the Penny Arcade is where you'll also find the fortune teller Esmeralda and the Welty Orchestrion. I hope I said that right. This antique musical instrument plays tunes every 7 minutes and was purchased by Walt himself. And if you ever find yourself walking down Main Street and you feel yourself hit with the aroma of candies and sweets and you're thinking, do they pump this out? Yes, they literally do. They come out of these vents right here. Also on the outside is one of my favorite places to take pictures because I love this little pink door. James and I got the strawberry hand pie, aka not a Pop-Tart, and the chocolate cake pop. The hand pie was $5.99 and the cake pop was $6.49. We're here at the Candy Palace. We actually got a table at the Refreshment Corner seating area. The piano guy, oh, he just stopped.
Wow. He knew we needed to roll audio.
Thank you so much. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you try that, I'll try this. I like that.
That's good too. It's very rich, which is most cake pops.
Very rich. Good, but very rich. Yeah.
This is good.
That's really good. That might be a regular one now. Let me know on that.
It's an upgraded Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
And it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like the cake pop's a little overwhelming.
A little bit.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Even for me. I have a
That's a true mark.
very big sweet tooth.
And it's like overwhelming.
The Carnation Cafe, like Gibson Girl, has gone through quite a number of changes in its years. The Carnation Ice Cream Parlor opened with the park on July 17, 1955. It was originally sponsored by Carnation, and it was just an ice cream counter where guests ate ice cream on stools. The ice cream parlor closed in January of 1997, and in March 1997, it reopened with only outdoor seating as the Carnation Cafe. In 2012, Carnation Cafe reclaimed the indoor seating when Blue Ribbon Bakery closed, being replaced down the street by Jolly Holiday. As the only sit-down-and-get-served restaurant on Main Street, you will have to make a reservation to eat here or join the walk-up list when you arrive at the park. This is one of the locations where you can get the famous Mickey waffles, and I would highly recommend them. The Mickey waffle meal was $15 and the breakfast skillet was $17. This is one of my favorite foods in the park ever. It's a Mickey waffle, man. You can't go wrong. You know, before I ever had a Mickey waffle, and the first time I had a Mickey waffle was like last year or the year before, I don't know, it was very recent. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be like soggy because it's so big and thick. No, it's crispy, it's fluffy, it's everything. This is something we've never gotten before.
Yeah, there's like potatoes, bacon, sausage, egg, cheese, all. I don't know why I have this knife, I don't need that.
Sausage is $23 a pound.
$23 a pound for the sausage?
Oh my god.
Specifically for us at Carnation, it's a Hungarian sausage.
Hungarian sausage made specifically for Disneyland. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How's the Hungarian sausage?
It all slaps. Alright, yeah, this is really good.
These eggs are like very creamy. The sausage is very good. It is a little spicy. Just a little bit, but it's good. Cast members saw we were filming and told us that this red lamp used to belong to Walt's wife, Lily. I maybe got another ham pie today to take home. On our final day of Main Street snacking, we decided to start with some popcorn. Listen, it's delicious buttery popcorn. What more can I say? Oh, these guys are called Roasty Toasties, so that's fun. Popcorn was $5.75. I don't know if movie theater popcorn is better or if Disneyland popcorn is better. What do you think, James?
Very similar.
Yeah. It seems like movie theater popcorn is more frequently warm because they have to make more of it because there's more popcorn stands spread out in Disneyland. It's so good. And before we get to our last meal on Main Street, I have a few honorable mentions. The Market House first opened its doors to Disneyland guests on opening day of the park. The shop featured a number of unusual antiques, including checkerboards you could play, an authentic cast iron potbelly stove, which is still there today, and old-fashioned party line telephones you could pick up and listen in on comical pre-recorded conversations. What's the tea?
On a very private conversation between two proper ladies is simply appalling. You hang up the phone this instant or I'll call the police. Better yet, I shall tell your mother.
However, it was originally constructed as a sort of general store. It sold kitchenware and coffee-related items. In 2013, the store was refurbished into a full-blown Starbucks. Okay, so this is a Starbucks. So I'm not gonna buy anything because it's a Starbucks. You know what Starbucks has. They have it here. It's Starbucks. Also, there are various fruit carts throughout the parks, and I will not be eating at each of them because it's fruit and chips. So there's normally fruit here. I guess maybe because it was drizzling or maybe it's too late in the day, they put the fruit up, but I'm also not gonna buy that because it's Doritos and Cheetos and fruit. And that's not special to Disneyland. It's nice to have if you have like a little kid who's picky or something and you just need like a little snack. But I don't want to spend money on a bag of Doritos in Disneyland. Okay, there's better food here. Then came dinner time, and the last place on our list was the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. Jolly Holiday is a quick service, turn-of-the-century style restaurant themed after the song in Mary Poppins, Jolly Holiday. It first opened its doors to Disneyland guests in 2012. Originally the Plaza Pavilion, the building was used to process Disneyland passes and had a booth for the Disney Vacation Club. After the pavilion closed, extensive remodeling on Main Street began, and the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe replaced the Blue Ribbon Bakery after its 22 years of service at Disneyland. James and I got the Jolly Holiday combo, which includes a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato basil soup. We also wanted to try the cinnamon roll. The Jolly Holiday combo was $13.99, the cinnamon roll was $5.99, and a soda was $4.59. So I guess we're eating during the parade, so hopefully you can hear this.
Yep.
This is the classic Jolly Holiday combo. Everybody loves this, gets this.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Now that's
wow.
some grilled cheese.
That is cheesy.
It's almost like pizza. It's like cheese and tomato.
With that sauce, yeah. Sandwich is really hitting for me.
I like it a lot. I've always been a kind of Jolly Holiday combo hater a little bit because I'm like, I don't want to pay for a grilled cheese and tomato soup. This is different. We can make grilled cheese and tomato soup at home, but this is very different than what we make at home.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try the cinnamon roll now. Oh, it's a little hard.
Oh, yeah, got the outer layer.
Yeah.
I don't think she's crazy about it.
I'm not. It's too hard. I like.
Try to get to the heart of it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. The center of the cinnamon roll is always where it's at.
But that is a point to dock, that you have to get to the center.
For me.
Definitely not the best cinnamon roll I've ever had.
No.
This is one of the best grilled cheese sandwiches I've ever had.
There we go. All of the food in this video totaled at $160.87, including sodas and not including our Magic Key discount. Overall, I love the food in Main Street, but I pretty much like the food everywhere at Disneyland. Like I said, I'm not here to critique it, I'm just here to eat it. I am here to critique it. Hello, it's me, Scientist Lizzy. I am not wearing a Gabriela Montez Scholastic Decathlon costume. I am a scientist, and these are real glasses. We've got a tier list here, and I have all of the food that we ate in this video over here, and we are going to put them in the tiers that they deserve. We are going to start with the first things that we ate, which are the mac and cheese hot dog and the chili in a bread bowl. Now, James is here off to the side. He's going to put in his input. Chili is maybe a B or C for me. I'm going with C. Now, this is gonna be a, like, really, really good to, like, it's good tier list. Like, we don't really dislike anything that we ate except for one thing, and you'll probably already know what it is. Mac and cheese hot dog. It's like C or B.
I'm putting it B because I like it.
Okay, well, you're the one who ordered it and ate it, so we'll leave it at B for you. And then the next thing we ate was ice cream. It's A or S for me, honestly. The waffle cone was so perfect. It's pretty basic, it's just ice cream, but I love ice cream with sprinkles.
I feel like it's A. I think I know what is in S tier, and this didn't hit me the same.
Okay, I agree with A. The next day, was that the Plaza day? First, we will start with the Plaza Inn fried chicken plate. This is, I think it's S too. One plate is enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
So it saves us money. It's a full meal. You got greens and mashed potatoes. Healthy part of any diet, mashed potatoes. And the fried chicken is always slaps. There's usually a table to sit at.
Yeah, there's usually...
It's kind of the whole experience is S tier for me. Okay, next. Technically, we ate the tropical churro first, and that's freaking E tier, man. Boo, bad, boo, tomato, tomato.
Might be D-, but because I had a couple...
Nothing else is gonna be in this tier, so we need to put something here.
It was the worst thing.
It was the worst thing we had. And it's not the worst thing I've ever had, like by any means, but we'll never get again. Do not recommend. Now, a normal churro, that's A.
I might put it B.
B? A churro? I'm leaving it at A.
I will concede with you.
This is my video.
It's like...
The next day was corn dog day. I would say corn dogs are B.
Interesting. I'd say A, because they are definitively the best corn dogs.
That's true. On the scale of corn dogs.
On the grand scale of corn dogs,
they're S. You want to do A?
Let's do A. Let's do A.
After the corn dogs, then.
S.
We had the strawberry hand pie, not a Pop-Tart. Immediately S. I don't know how to describe to you. I feel like we're overhyping it, but it was just like the perfect balance of like sweet and like kind of refreshing because it's strawberry flavored, but like it doesn't weigh you down like chocolate. Like, okay, so we also got the cake pop. I'm gonna say
maybe D.
C or D, yeah.
I'd say I'd put it D just because I wouldn't be able to eat the whole cake.
No, and it's a tiny little thing and you still wouldn't be able to eat it.
And it costs more money
than this.
Than that.
This.
That needs its own tier.
Strawberry hand pie.
A.
Dumb chocolate cake pop. The next day we got Carnation Cafe because we got another hand pie that day.
Ooh.
After having already eaten the other one. We've got the Mickey waffle and the breakfast skillet.
I put breakfast in S.
I put waffle in S.
Carnation Cafe dominating.
Yeah. We really need to eat like lunch or dinner there because we've only ever had breakfast and because it's so good. Because that's why we want to go there is to eat the breakfast. This is our last food grouping. The first of the day we got popcorn.
I mean
B
or C. It's like you can go to a movie theater and get basically the same experience.
Yeah. I really love popcorn. I love the flavor. I love the crunch. But I don't love the kernels that get stuck in your teeth. It's just a minus for popcorn in general, but it is really good popcorn. I would say B.
Okay.
We also went to Jolly Holiday, got the Jolly Holiday combo and the cinnamon roll. Jolly Holiday combo,
A tier.
A? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a damn good sandwich.
It was a really good grilled cheese sandwich, you guys. Finally, the cinnamon roll.
I don't even know if it makes D tier.
You think it's an E?
Half of it was hard. It was a...
But maybe we got it like really late in the day. Like maybe if we got a fresh one, it would be better. The center was good. It's better than this.
All right, put it in D.
Yeah. Let's review our rankings. In S tier, we have the chicken plate from Plaza Inn. We have the strawberry hand pie from the Candy Palace. We have the Mickey waffle and the breakfast skillet from Carnation Cafe. In A tier, we have ice cream from Gibson Girl, a churro from everywhere, a corn dog from the Little Red Wagon, and the Jolly Holiday combo from Jolly Holiday. In the B tier, we have a mac and cheese hot dog from Refreshment Corner. We have popcorn from Everywhere. In C tier, we have the chili and a bread bowl from Refreshment Corner. In D tier, we have the chocolate cake pop from Candy Palace and the cinnamon roll from the Jolly Holiday Cafe. And in E tier, we have the tropical churro. Carnation Cafe is the winner of Main Street. Yay! Congratulations, Carnation Cafe! All right, back to me. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to get to work on the next video in this series. Leave a comment down below of what food that I ate that you most want to try, or if there's any other food on Main Street that you really want to eat. And I'll see you next time in Tomorrowland. Special thanks to the Disney Wiki, DisneyHistory101.com, Disney Examiner, and Chip & Co. for compiling amazing research that I was able to source for this video. Oh. Yeah, okay, we're done now, Jolene. Bye! You want to say bye? Bye!